Boys, more drifting today, but limousine. So let's get it, baby. We're gonna keep doing this till I get these drift zones good, and this one I am so bad with, but I just have to get it eventually. So the limousine actually drifts at a very high speed with this tune I have on it, so that leads me to believe maybe we can actually do pretty good on this zone that's super long and stretched out. But as I'm drifting it right now, I'm starting to realize we're not really doing that good. We just held a consistent drift. So 87,000, that's all right, but it was a good drift. We didn't stop the whole time. Okay, I kind of feel like it's against the law for me to like skip all the dirt drift zones, and I don't really love them, but like, let's just give it a try. This probably isn't going to go very well, but you guys are going to see the only attempt anyways, because I don't really want to do this one more than once. And actually, back in the day when I was starting to do the drift zones, this one I put tons of effort into, and I think I ended up getting my best ever score on like the Toyota GT86, which is like super weird. And that was on controller, so I don't think there's any world where we beat it on the wheel here, especially in the limousine. But like, honestly, we're staying within the boundaries, and okay, we're gonna make a quick little cut here. We're staying within the boundaries, and what? Oh my goodness, we finished. Actually, we crashed like right before the finish, so that's like fine anyway. 60k, not very good, but next one. It actually like really ruffles my feathers that like some of the best like curviest drift zones in this game are on these dirt roads, because like obviously people just are gonna do better on the like pavement and like actual roads, because look how far in we are, and I only have like 4,000 points, and I'm one of the best drifters in this game, no cap. So if this was like pavement, we'd be doing so much better, but unfortunately they just like made so many on these narrow gravel roads, and look at how many curves they are. This would have been so fun, but instead I have to make up excuses to you all as to why I can't do a good job on this one. And my word, this is a tight drift zone. You know what, I might take it back. This would not be any better on pavement. This is a lot of corners and a very narrow road, so I'm like just driving through here casually. What in the world is that drift zone? 17,000. What was my high score? I got 52k on that at some point? There's no world. Also, not a word about my toes again today. I know they're out. I can see them. I know you can see them. Anyways, let's get off the dirt for a little while and back to the pavement. I love drifting this car, man. It just has like such a high speed it can drift at. So it feels criminal almost to just be drifting it on the pavement all the time. Only problem with this car, it's super easy for it to spin out. So you have to be very careful around lots of these corners. And honestly, we're getting one of the highest scores I've ever had at this point. I sleep on this car a lot, but it might be one of the best drift cars in this game. 150k. Like, I've done better, but like, that's pretty good, man. Come on. I know I said I wanted to be done with the dirt ones, but this one just is like such a nice loop. Maybe if we could get it right, then it'll be like fun for us. I doubt we're going to, because these roads are always so narrow, and now that I'm coming up to it, this loop's a little wider than I thought it was. But like, honestly, still not that bad. We're sticking on the road. I just wish there was more of these drift zones that weren't dirt and like they're cement. Cause like, I don't know, it just feels weird and wonky drifting through all the dirt like that. 60k, what? Hold your horses. A new PB? Okay, I take everything I just said completely back. That's insane. Alrighty, boys, it's time for my nemesis. And by nemesis, I mean one of the many drift zones in this game that I underperform on time and again. So we're going pretty slow into it this time, and honestly holding nice corners. Don't go off, don't go off. There you go, stick with it. Okay, we might have to transition. That's fine, that's fine. We're still sticking the drift. Okay, you know what? Not a good score at all, but if I hype myself up enough, I can convince myself that I did good there. So very nicely done, Mr. Ryzen. I'm drawing the line. There's no way I'm doing this drift zone again. I hate it, and I always get chirped for it every video. I'm done with it. I'm deleting it from my memory. Alrighty, what do we got here? Oh, one of my favorite drift zones. What a surprise. I had no idea we were doing this one next. I did. I lied. I get to pick which ones we're doing. I don't know. Please don't go off the road. After I made that whole spiel about how good this one is, it just like handles well every time, man. And ooh, please don't go off. Please recover. Come back. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Reverse it. As I was saying, wow, what a good score. Definitely didn't have to redo it. 200K first try. Let's go, baby. So easy. Alrighty, it's time for another one of my nemesis, and I don't know why I always start on this end. This is probably the worst end, but like I just never tried the other one. Nemesis, is that a word? Definitely not, but we're coining it, and it is ours now. I can't get this whole thing to chain. I don't know what it is. I was rewatching the video the other day, like the controller one, and I still have no idea how I got it to do like one continuous drift. It still blows my mind. It was a not so good score, but that's okay because this one isn't either. 83K, that kind of was poop, but like it looked clean. I guess we'll keep it in because I'm lazy. For this drift zone, the plan is simple. Sorry. We're just gonna go fast like Ricky Bobby and try and get as high of a score as possible. Yikes! As long as we stay on the road, I think we generally do pretty good on this zone, and whoa, those are some pretty clean transitions so far. I love this limo. I don't know what I did to this tune, but it might be my favorite drift tune in the entire game. Okay, I capped. I don't know why I have to open my big fat mouth every single time and then ruin something perfectly good that we're doing. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? I'm thrilled about that. That was an awesome score. Alright, which ones we got left? Which ones can I bore them with? Ooh, that one, let's go. I'm gonna be very honest. I've watched the past couple videos on this drift zone and I'm very underwhelmed. So, although I would like to do better today on this one, I'm probably just gonna only give it this one attempt. So if we do better, awesome. If we don't, maybe we'll get them next time. Remember, YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. That's my favorite Call of Duty line ever. You know what? I'm happy with that. Not a super good score, but we hugged every single corner. 92K. That kind of sucks considering we've gone 120, but like, nice. Yeah, you know what? I heard it at the end of that clip too. It kind of sounded like the nice shot. Anyways, love this drift zone too, but it's very narrow road. And we are in the longest car in the entire game, so it's going to be interesting to see what we can do with it. And ooh, we're actually handling not so bad through here. New high score, question mark, exclamation point. Sorry, that's just how I talk. Oh, I had to open my big fat mouth again. Oh, it spun out. Whoa, we are not done with the dirt zones yet. This one actually looks like pretty good. And we didn't do too bad on the last one, so I think maybe we could start breaking some of our high scores on these. Because I think what I really did is I got 3 stars on a lot of them, and then just like stopped ever trying to improve on them because they're the dirt zones. I don't know, they're just hard to do. Not looking like we're gonna beat our high score on this one. We're going very straight for most of the time. You're supposed to drift, nerd. 38K, yeah, definitely didn't beat any high score. 71. Okay, buddy. I'm pretty sure this is the last one, like, on a road on this mainland that I have to do, so we're gonna just do it, but there's no way I beat my high score. I still don't know how I got that high score. It's like 50,000, and I've never been able to beat it. I've come so close. I've gotten like 50,000 many times before. 41K. You know what? We're not shaking any sticks at it. That's not too bad, baby. Ooh, time for the Legoland, baby. Let's go. Yo, during that like transition while I was getting over here, just got off the phone with the owner of Forza. And he said I hold the high score on this drift zone. Everyone else that's like above me. So first of all, don't try to like tell me I'm lying because he said all the other scores that are above me cheated. So I thought that was like pretty cool. I don't know how I initiated this zone and didn't get like a single point for like the first 200 meters. Stick it, stick it, stick it. Don't go off. We did the same thing last time, you son of a gun. Oh, you know what? I just realized I can use the excuse that this car is way too long and it's bigger than the road, and that's the only reason that we went off. Not too bad. Why was that stupid car there? I'm slowly realizing just how many of our scores from today are like mediocre. These have been like the most like underwhelming attempts in my entire career. But they just like feel smooth. I don't know. I know like I'm gonna watch this back and think, ugh, yikes. I like took that. I didn't want to do another attempt. Nope. When you're listening to this and you're watching it back, remember, you didn't do another attempt because you're not a sellout. You want people to see you for who you are. Nothing to do with how lazy you are. But actually, not a bad attempt. What? That was actually crazy. If that's not the top of the list, I don't know what could... Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I was just trying the zone again, but from like the opposite way. And I encourage any of you to try and beat my score. This is the craziest drift car ever. And I am just killing this zone. I just did a run. I wasn't recording. 167,000. That is so much higher than I got going the other way. That's like 100,000 points higher. I don't know. I'm blown away by this zone. I don't know why I don't just try both ways every single time. I will show you guys my score. Check this out. That wasn't a high score, but look, 167,000. Same zone. Unbelievable. Ooh, in your face. I am the best drifter. All right. I don't know how many attempts we've done today, but I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be our last zone. So if you're still watching, thank you for listening to me ramble for like 7 to 8 minutes today. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Mr. Editor will probably tell you. But thank you for listening to me ramble. I like doing these drifting ones. I don't know. It's nice for me to just be able to talk and kind of say whatever, if you guys haven't been able to tell yet. And like, I just like drifting. It feels more high skill than racing maybe. And what? New PB. All right, boys. Well, we'll catch you in the next video. Stay sexy.